I'm not gonna mince words in this review. I'm not gonna yell and scream. No. But, this is not gonna be a positive review. Because, in my opinion, this sequel is shit. This sequel is unacceptably bad. Why? Well, let's talk about it and get it over with, because trust me when I say, the one that follows after it is much better. So, what's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Animation Station, your number one station for anything and everything animation. And welcome to something that actually is animated during our little horror movie marathon, because today we are talking about the second installment of the Mortal Kombat Legends animated series, with Mortal Kombat Legends Battle of the Realms. Now, for those of you that didn't see my initial review of this one, in other words, you didn't see my worst of 2021 list from my other channel, this one was not only extremely disappointing, this one pissed me off, like, really bad. Now, is it as horrible as Return to Zombie Island? No. That movie is still in its own plane of horrible shitness. Wait, that's not a word? Well, it might as well should be. So, I'm not going to try to waste too much of your time on this one, like I wasted my life watching this 3 times, hoping I could at least come around on it. But no, this movie sucked ass when I first saw it, and it still sucks ass now. So, let's get this review out of the way nice and quick. I'm not going to mince words. This sequel is shit. The animation is still great, the voice acting is still excellent, and the gore is still present and excessive, as it should be. It still has its hard R rating. But everything else surrounding it is a complete mess. The story is terrible, the plot is messy, the writing is lousy, the villains are terrible. Like, Shao Kahn had all that built up in the first movie, and he's not at all scary or intimidating, despite the good voice actor they got for him. What else? The pacing is wildly inconsistent, the runtime is way too long, and overstays its welcome to an absolutely obnoxious degree. And the fact that this is shorter than Scorpion's Revenge, and yet it feels longer because it's so horribly paced, is unacceptable. Like, your first movie worked so well, and this one you fumbled the ball hard. And that ending is one of the worst assholes I've ever seen in an animated movie in a long time. Like, it's one of the worst cop-out endings you could imagine. And considering that this is supposed to be like the actual, somewhat actual focused tournament, that is absolutely pathetic. This was among the worst and also most disappointing movies of 2021 for me. Watching it again has only solidified that. This is a terrible movie, an abysmal Mortal Kombat movie, a horrible sequel, and an all-around awful animated film. At least with Mortal Kombat Annihilation, it's terrible to the point of being hilarious. This piece of dragon shit is just frustrating. Avoid it, even for the diehards, it's not worth your time. Battle of the Realms is a piece of shit. It promises so much and then gives so very little. It gave the hype as wide as an ocean, but the execution as deep as a fucking puddle. That's the most accurate way I can try to describe this thing to you. So, what's wrong with this movie aside from its everything? No, I think that pretty much covers it. So let's just go ahead and get to the final verdict. And this is going to be a very low score, but I'm not going to do my super over-ranty, shouty thing that I did for most movies that I've reviewed that have given this score. The final verdict for the horrible piece of dragon feces that is Mortal Kombat Legends 2 Battle of the Realms is a 1 out of 10. 1. Awful, abysmal, one of the worst sequels I have ever seen in my life. Even if you are the most die-hard, forgiving Mortal Kombat fan, I cannot recommend this movie to you. It is terrible. Just do not bother. It is not worth your time. Okay? Okay. Like I said, I'm not doing my super yelly shouty thing because I honestly just don't want to. This one makes me more sad than pissed, so. Yep, it's a 1 out of 10. It's a horrible piece of garbage, and I recommend that you avoid it. Thankfully, they would get back on track with their third installment, though, and I'll talk to you about that next time when we talk about one of my most surprising movies of last year with Mortal Kombat Legends 3, Snowblind.